Hello world, good morning. I am going for a run today and it is a rainy, yucky day and I'm going to try something. I'm going to wear my alpaca woolen hat, not because it is super cold, but I kind of want to see what it feels like to run with a hat on. Here we go. And I'll let you know how it was. Hey friends, here I am after my run. I went on a 6K for about 38 minutes and as you can see I'm a little sweaty and a little red and a little out of breath. So let me tell you how it went after I freshen up and take a quick shower. Hello friends, so here I am. I've showered and I've actually rested a little bit and I'm not as red anymore. Today I went on a run with my alpaca woolen hat. And you might be wondering, why in the world would you do that? Well, it was a little cold outside. It was about 13 degrees Celsius, which is about 53 degrees Fahrenheit. So like I said, not too cold, but definitely, it's getting chillier outside. As a runner, it is actually important to wear a hat so that you can keep your head cool. Now, this might actually sound counterintuitive, but when you wear a hat, the sweat evaporates and it leaves your body cooler. Fun fact. On top of that, today was also a yucky day. It was raining and it was windy and it was just generally yucky. So I wanted to, wear a little extra layer of protection. And so I chose my hat because, what else would I wear if I were an alpaca? So how did it go? As you saw on the video, I was a little sweaty. It definitely got a little warm. And my face turned a little red, just a little bit, which I kind of always do when I go running, so that's not necessarily to blame on the hat. And honestly, it went much better than I thought. So one of the benefits of alpaca wool is that it doesn't really itch. Well, this isn't the softest alpaca wool that, there's out there, because it's regular alpaca wool, it's not baby alpaca. It is generally much softer on the skin than normal wool would be, or even compared to synthetic fibers, which would be just not as gentle on the skin. So as I was running, I kind of expected that I would, get an itchy head with all the sweat and all the, just woolen hat on my sweaty face. And it didn't itch at all. Like I never felt once pulling it off and throwing it away. It was super comfortable during the entire run. On top of that, it started raining, of course, because it's not November, because it's October and it rains here all day. And of course, during my run, it started raining as well. So alpaca wool with its water wicking capabilities definitely kept my head dry. And this was perfect because on top of that, it was also super windy today. So when the rain stopped, or during the rain, before and after the whole run, I didn't only keep my head dry, but I also kept it safe from the wind, which was perfect. Like I said earlier, the whole goal of wearing a hat when running is to make the sweat evaporate. And of course, it perfectly did that. My head and my hair, everything was still dry after the run, and there was no sweat streaming down my face or along the sides or in my neck. It was all just perfectly comfortable, and yeah, it was a great success. And lastly, one of the other benefits that I actually wasn't really expecting is that it stayed on my head perfectly. Not once did I have to adjust it, or it didn't fall over my eyes, or I didn't lose it along the way. And the entire run, it just stayed in one place perfectly, which is awesome because, sometimes hats fall off and it's just not as comfortable. And this one definitely was. And the reason why I was surprised is because alpaca wool has a very smooth fiber. This means that it gets kind of silky and it gets kind of almost slippery, you could say. So you would imagine that an alpaca woolen hat would actually slip off your head, which it didn't do. So another bonus point for that. So during my run, I was wearing a jacket that is wind and rain proof, specially made for running. So it's super thin and super light. And after a while into the run, I felt like taking it off because it just got too hot. And I started to sweat and I started to, my body started to heat up a much more than I don't know, than comfortable. So I took it off, and then when the rain came, I had to put it on again. And then, I was just kind of during my run busy with like finding the perfect outfit, and none of that happened with my head. So that surprised me in the very best way possible. So, guys, we already knew that you could go hiking with Alpaca wool, but now it has been proven you can also go running with Alpaca wool. And again, this is your best friend come rain, wind, or shine. And yep, I'll be bringing this one out for my next run as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button, and while you're down there, hit subscribe and the notification bell, and you'll be updated every time I send out another video about the wonders of alpaca wool. And I appreciate you sharing the alpaca love with me, and I wish you all the best, and see you in the next video. Bye guys!